Recently, there was a big fuss when an American host got really mad at Meghan Markle, saying her new brand was a scam. Let's take a closer look at what went down in this video. And remember, hello friends, welcome to the King YouTube channel. Kindly support by hitting the subscribe button, as subscribing is absolutely free. Your support means the world to us. Thank you so much, friends. This month, Meghan Markle unveiled her latest business venture, American Riviera Orchard, accompanied by a video shared on Instagram. However, Meghan faced harsh criticism from outspoken US host Megyn Kelly, who dismissed her new lifestyle brand as fraudulent. Speaking on the Paul Murray live show on Sky News Australia, Kelly remarked, "This new lifestyle brand you bake. I don't believe any of that. I don't get it, that. And I don't think people are going to be attracted to her brand. It's all because it's fake. At least Martha Stewart knows how to cook and set a beautiful table." In further news, another royal expert has issued a warning to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, cautioning that Hollywood might abandon them if they fail to present a fresh narrative promptly. It appears Meghan fails to grasp that despite their popularity in the US, Harry and Meghan are not perceived as Hollywood celebrities. Rather, they are viewed as aspiring individuals desperately seeking recognition. The expert emphasized that Harry's previous royal status holds little significance, particularly following his marriage to Meghan Markle, formerly an actress. Honestly, I can't recall the last time Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were invited to a significant A-list event. I can only remember about 2 occasions, and on both they paid for their attendance and also paid to receive some form of award. It's important to remember that Meghan Markle has never been a traditional royal, despite her title. Simply possessing a title doesn't automatically make someone royal. Perhaps Harry and Meghan would fare better in life if they focused on genuine philanthropy and dedicated themselves to helping others. Before Harry met Meghan, it seemed he was actively involved in genuine charity work, but now it appears Meghan takes the lead in decision-making. Harry needs to reclaim his autonomy. The considerable amount of money they spend on rebranding and attempting to enhance Meghan Markle's reputation seems to be a futile investment. I hope they realize this, but unfortunately it seems unlikely. It's worth noting that even a broken clock is right twice a day. We've consistently been critical of Meghan, and it seems our concerns were valid. Meghan Markle's tendency to plagiarize undermines her credibility, and it appears she lacks originality. This venture seems like an attempt to capitalize on a saturated market of overpriced lifestyle brands. Perhaps as a last resort, Meghan might attempt to profit from children's products. Additionally, claiming to be a true feminist seems questionable in light of her actions. Now, she's rebranding herself as a traditional wife, someone who strolls through mansion gardens in a ball gown after preparing a meal surrounded by an excessive array of kitchen gadgets and arranging someone else's flower bouquets. She then glides through archways like a delicate fairy tale princess, a portrayal that doesn't quite match reality. Meghan Markle seems to be trying to emulate a 1950s housewife persona, but it's important to clarify that it's not Meghan's brand that's the hoax here, it's Meghan herself. They face rejection from high society, including the royal family and A-listers in the States. There are valid reasons for this. Despite being born into immense privilege with every opportunity at his disposal, Harry seems to carry a chip on his shoulder. He had wealth, connections, and doors open for him throughout his life. The people of the UK have admired Harry since he was a young boy. Then Meghan Markle, a previously unknown Z-list cable TV actress, entered Harry's life and seemingly disrupted everything. It's truly disheartening. They reside in a mansion spacious enough to accommodate hundreds, yet they seem incredibly selfish, hoarding it all for themselves. They exclusively travel by private jet and are attempting to establish an alternative royal court in America. However, they lack grace and class. Years of criticizing the royal family, throwing them under the bus, and instigating drama have tarnished their reputation. It's no wonder why any A-list celebrity would hesitate to associate themselves with such toxic individuals. Negative publicity seems to follow them wherever they go. It appears you appreciate Megyn Kelly's directness when discussing the so-called fake royals. I share your impatience with Harry and Meghan. Their behavior is indeed quite disturbing. However, Megyn Kelly does shed light on the situation. To be fair, Meghan Markle is putting effort into her new venture. Its success ultimately relies on public reception, though I doubt it will flourish. Personally, I'm indifferent to the outcome. Meghan's project involves selling various items such as dog treats, bowls, tea towels, birdseed, Tupperware, glassware, jam, honey cups, saucepans, coffee, rolling pins, and more. Essentially, Meghan Markle will likely import these goods from China, mark them up significantly, and attempt to sell them to unsuspecting consumers. Thousands of dollars are squandered on clothing and private jets, while ordinary people are toiling away, working tirelessly in various professions such as waitressing, retail, factory work, sales, driving jobs, often enduring harsh conditions without proper facilities. We have hardworking ambulance crews, doctors, nurses, and teachers, yet Meghan Markle complains about her own circumstances. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan seem to be on a perpetual vacation, spending more money in a week than most people earn in a year. They still expect adoration from the public, hoping people will line up to catch a glimpse of their insincere smiles. The world's media focuses extensively on them, neglecting to highlight the appalling injustices and cruelty in animal welfare, particularly in China. The global community should prioritize addressing the significant issues happening elsewhere. However, we're often too preoccupied with these individuals. Their images saturate the media, portraying their desires and entitlements. Has anyone vilified the royal family as relentlessly and ruthlessly as Meghan and Harry? It's doubtful. Has anyone lived a life of immense wealth and privilege like Harry's only to turn around and denigrate the family that afforded him such luxuries? The answer is no. Meghan and Harry are far from being victims. They received $1 million annually from his father and resided in a royal grace and favor property, so they weren't struggling to pay bills like many people in the UK are. Yet all we see is them jetting around on holidays complaining about their circumstances. What's amusing is that there isn't much available for purchase on their website, yet you can only sign up. I doubt this venture will gain traction. It's akin to needing an appointment just to visit the grocery store. Now, shifting focus to Megyn Kelly, she has 1.83 million followers on YouTube alone, indicating she's doing something right, unlike the fabricated Duchess who now resorts to selling napkins and dog food for a few dollars. Perhaps it'll be more profitable for her than being a failed royal or a nearly 50-year-old Z-list actress. However, I doubt it'll generate the billions she desires. Meghan is also foolish in her approach. If she had already set up everything with a CEO and sourced actual products, she could have been ready for the market by now. Moreover, if she focused on a specific niche instead of trying to sell everything under the sun, she might have a chance at success. It seems like she wants to delegate all the work and shift blame for any failures, which isn't surprising given her track record. Meghan craves attention, glory, and being in the spotlight, while leaving the mundane tasks for others to handle. The organizations that allowed Meghan Markle to purchase awards and access to speaking engagements without any notable achievements bear some responsibility. I commend those who didn't invite her to events like the Oscars, Emmys, and Met Gala. This website is just another example of Meghan Markle's lack of innovative ideas. It seems like this is the best she can come up with. Although she has applied for a Roe trademark, it's still pending approval. Is there any evidence that Meghan Markle is capable of selling anything other than herself, her title, and her victimhood narrative? As for Netflix, they should have known better after being burned once by the deceptive duo and their lack of content. It seems like history might repeat itself. Is there any evidence that Meghan Markle can actually cook? Besides the mention of a roast chicken, there's little else. Is there anything she can offer us that doesn't revolve around self-promotion? Moreover, the market Meghan is targeting is already oversaturated, and there are others who excel in what they do far better than her. Meghan's resume is far from impressive. She's never demonstrated any real talent and has always been a second-rate player. Her blog was dull and mediocre, and she wrote on Jessica's family connections for social climbing opportunities. Marrying Harry seemed like the opportunity of a lifetime for her, puffing herself up despite lacking anything noteworthy to bring to the table. There's a general sentiment that Meghan Markle has been using Harry for his prestige and entitlement. Meghan desires a role for which she's clearly unqualified. Using titles to promote her venture like Roe shows complete hypocrisy from someone who claims to despise the monarchy and its principles. Frankly, I'd also like to see an end to articles about Meghan. Nothing would bring me greater joy, I believe. I've also heard that this American Riviera orchard is merely a copycat of Richard Christensen's Flamingo estate. Allegedly, Meghan Markle expressed interest in becoming an active partner in that venture, but ultimately the estate declined. They didn't want to risk their business's direction or its potential failure. So Meghan seemingly decided to steal their idea. However, there's a significant difference. Christensen started small, maintaining exclusivity and building legitimacy with an elite clientele. Meghan, on the other hand, wants to jump straight to the top without putting in the necessary groundwork. With 150 products, Meghan will likely struggle with inventory management and manufacturing. Even if she manages to attract clients, it's difficult to envision how she'll pull this off. I'm not convinced either. Let Meghan earn her own money and leave the royal family alone. While part of me does want her to fail, I also hope she finds a way to make a living that doesn't involve trashing the royals. And she definitely shouldn't attempt to secure a part-time role as a working royal. It's time for her to stop trying to manipulate Harry into reconciling with his family just to boost her own royal connections for marketing purposes. Meghan Markle is unnecessary, and her website sounds like it'll be too similar to others already out there. I wonder who her customer base will be, probably just members of the Sussex squad, I guess. It's concerning to think that Meghan Markle might start handing out her own royal warrants next. Her title should be revoked. Meghan is no longer a member of the royal family, and she shouldn't be allowed to profit from the royal title bestowed upon her. She's not royal, so she shouldn't refer to herself as a duchess. She should simply revert to being MS Meghan Markle. Thank you for watching all our videos. How do you feel about this topic? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to support us with a like, share, and subscribe to the King YouTube channel. Goodbye, and I'll see you again tomorrow.